Hello, hello, Dream Teamers. Shelly, Willis, and Holli Seidel with the Cannon Builders Dream Team. It's Wednesday.
What's up?
It's been a minute.
It has been a minute. My
Last
word.
month.
I know.
I can't believe it's already November 2nd. This is crazy.
It's Christmas time. Christmas.
I know you're those people that are ripping it down at midnight on Monday night, weren't you?
Girl, I took all the Halloween decor down, and I don't have much because I'm not a big Halloween fan. I have a lot of fall stuff, but I've been threatened. I can't put my tree up until the turkey has its day, so I'll be putting it up the day after Thanksgiving. You bet your sweet patootie.
Yes, absolutely. I'm not sure when I'm going to start mine, but I had a lot of Halloween stuff because I have an 11-year-old little boy who absolutely loves Halloween, so I gave in and took down some of my pretty fall stuff and added some skulls.
I think that's fair. I mean, my name's Holly, so would you expect less than 700 totes of Christmas? It's fa la la everywhere, down to the toilet paper holders at my house. So it is what it is.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
My family enjoys it. They act like it's a pain in the butt, but they don't put it up. They don't take it down. They literally put their own ornaments on the tree. I do everything else.
100%. Yep. Yeah. Yep. That's maybe hang their stocking if they put it in the right place.
Yes. Right. True.
I probably end up moving it. No, it's not the right spot.
As soon as they're not looking, I change all the tree ornaments to balance.
I know.
I'm like Monica off Friends, I swear.
My little guy wants to help me, and they're all on this bottom spot.
Trees leaning.
Yeah. No. Well, guys, we want to talk to you guys today a little bit about building new versus buying existing property. There's a lot of benefits, and we just kind of want to talk to you a little bit about what we feel are the top benefits of building new construction.
You're going to see, if you've paid attention to the market lately, that new home construction has boomed. Builders cannot keep developed land in stock. I hate to say in stock, but we all know that's the truth. Yeah. We cannot develop land fast enough because there are so many folks that want to purchase. And I think that speaks for itself. There's nothing wrong with buying a used home, but buying a new home, I mean, there are so many advantages, and that's kind of what we want to address with you today. So
I mean, obviously an advantage of buying an existing property is you can get in faster most of the time. But let's talk about, the big benefits is you get to design the house. You're not sticking with or having to deal with or live with for a while, because let's face it, making some big changes costs money. And even though we think, we'll get in and we'll change that, it's $5,000-$10,000 later, it's not as easy as when you were to design your new construction and walk in and it's
right. And then you're not settling for someone else's choices. But one of the biggest things that I've noticed are, people like to buy new construction, and then we'll see continuous flip of the same buyer coming in and purchasing again and again and again. And it's because they want to have the updated plans with today's trends and today's features and today's codes. They want to continually grow, and they're growing that equitable value because they're one of the first in making the best investment. So they're able to take that money, flip it, put it back in, and maybe some of the features they couldn't afford before, they can put into the new home. Where in a used home, again, it is what it is. You're buying what you see, and you can't make those changes.
No. And speaking of equity, I sincerely had two people over the last 2 days, one on Saturday, one yesterday, the homeowners that are still building with us, and I shared with them where they're at, how much equity they have in their home, and they just about hugged and kissed me because they were so excited. They just couldn't even believe it. And the truth is, their houses are not finished yet. So there is a chance that they are going to keep growing. I mean, we're going to have, first of the year, never fails. We end up having some sort of price increase. So these guys are building now, guys. They are just so excited to see this equity that they are, sitting on already. And they haven't even closed on the house. So
absolutely. And let's be honest, in new home construction, builders have done their research. So they are picking areas that are growing, areas that have potential to be something if they're not already something. So they're not just planting houses here and there all willy-nilly. They are doing their research because they want to make sure that they're going to get the best value for where they're building out of their buyers, and that their buyers in turn are going to get the best value in home. So the growing areas are where you're seeing all the new home communities pop up, and you're not doing a takedown rebuild. You're building in a new community, you're building that equity, and they hand select that area for a reason.
Yeah, that's a really good point. I mean, you don't think about that, but that's I mean, you're right. I mean, it's all logical, and it just makes sense that, in the areas, we have people all the time, Troy, I can't believe how much Troy's growing, how much Wright City's growing. And it has over the years. And it's just like really in the last 5-10 years, I mean, the growth is just unbelievable.
We can't tell people, turn by the cornfield anymore. So,
And let's face it, with new construction, the warranty is where it's at. I mean,
absolutely.
When we're buying a pre-existing home, you don't know exactly what you're getting into. Always you have, inspections and all that. But let's just face it, that's just how it goes. Sometimes you move in and hot water heater goes out, or you never know, you have some foundation issues that weren't visible. And so
you don't know if they've had any insurance claims, because that does not have to be disclosed to you. Yep. So, I mean, let's say that they had a commode leak and it leaked all over the main floor and into the basement. Well, insurance covers that, so they've had it restored, but you're buying someone else's hiccup, at that point. So not that those things are detrimental to the integrity of the home, but you never know. Yep. So you want a brand new fresh house that Toto hasn't taken a potty on the carpet, and what you're getting is brand new, it's covered in the warranty, and everything is going to be solid, and you're not the subsequent buyer. So that's important.
Absolutely. And again, I'm not knocking pre-existing homes. I know there's some amazing houses still on the market, even though the market is very, very thin right now. We just happen to be very fond of new construction for some reason. So,
I think one of the best reasons to buy new construction, though, I mean, if we're being completely honest, is because we're awesome and you get to buy it from us. So, I mean, there's that.
I mean, that should have been at the top, but
I'm just kidding. No, we've got combined almost 45 years in the business, which really makes me feel old. But we literally know the market. We know what's important. We know what the trends are. We stay up and involved with what's going on in and around the community. So if you're purchasing new construction from any builder, you're doing it right. If you're buying used, you're also doing it right. But there is a right home for every buyer, and we just hope that you choose Cannon Builders when you're making your selection.
Absolutely. Thanks for watching, guys. We will see you next Wednesday.
Take care.